Hey, welcome back. Today, let's talk about ripoffs. Yep, today we're talking about ripoffs. And this is a scripted episode, so yeah. Welcome to Know Your Game, the podcast you hear to know more about your favorite games. Now, before we begin, I want to ask you to give me a suggestion on what I should do next. What game or topic should I do for my next video? Please, tell me. Anyways, let's start with a definition. What are ripoffs? Well, it's pretty simple. It's something that is copied from something else, right? Dictionary, it means an inferior imitation of something. Basically, it's when someone copied from someone else, but still turned out worse. It's always like this, right? That it turns out worse. Well, not always, actually. How? Well, you'll see. But anyways, in the world of gaming, there are a lot of ripoff games. And it's not counted by the dozens, rather by the hundreds and even thousands. And even that's still an understatement. Everywhere you look, there'd be ripoffs. Here and there, ripoffs are impossible to escape. One great example of a ripoff is the game Bob's World. Well, I'm very sure that you don't know what that is, but sadly I do. From the title itself, you cannot picture anything or even find connections with any other game. But if you saw the game, you'd know instantly. Bob's World is the exact copy of Super Mario Bros. The character is so very similar, the enemies are similar, and even the levels similar. The protagonist has a cap, a big nose, and an abnormally big head. I wonder who has that too. Alright, Mario. Even the enemies are similar. This game's version of Goombas are just another type of mushroom. And the game's version of Koopa Troopas are basically just snails that does exactly the same thing Koopa Troopas does. And now let's not forget the fact that there are also blocks everywhere that you can break by bumping on them with your head. Just like Mario. And not to mention that there are also superstars that do the same thing as well. If this isn't considered a ripoff, I don't know what is anymore. But you know what's funny? On APK Pure, and before you asked me why I downloaded it, if I knew it was a ripoff, now I have to say something first. In my defense, I never downloaded it. It just appeared on my phone for no reason. Actually, when I can't get any good Wi-Fi, and I'm like really bored, like got no any other choice, I play Bob's World. Yeah. And truth be told, it was actually pretty fun. So I kind of understand the 4 out of 5, but still, it's a bit too much. But that doesn't make it fine to rip off from another game, alright? So don't do that, alright? Don't. I actually would have added Genshin to this list, but I'd rather not, because it isn't. And if I hadn't done my past videos, I would have actually considered Genshin to be a ripoff of you know what. But I learned my lesson. Anyways, another great example is Garfield Go. Yeah, soak that up for a while. Garfield Go. Somehow, there is a game called Garfield Go. What is it about? It's basically Pokemon Go, but much worse. Yep. And it's all about Garfield. Basically, you throw lasagna into the can, and that's all. It features AR as well, but the biggest question I have for this game and the creators is why? Why in the world would you make this game? So, yeah, I've been saying that ripoffs are bad, that it turned out so bad that it turned hilarious. But actually, I want you to reconsider. What if I tell you that there are actually ripoffs that are better than the original? Now, for example, Angry Birds. Yeah. And before you riot, listen first. So yeah, Angry Birds is a ripoff, and yes, the popular game Angry Birds is not original. In fact, a game with the name Crush the Castle was first. It was much older than Angry Birds, and Angry Birds just changed the art style and the characters. Basically, in Crush the Castle, they use boulders to destroy the castles, but in Angry Birds, they use, well, birds. It's basically the same thing, but Angry Birds took the crown because of its more childish character and fun art styles. So yeah. In fact, there are actually many games that are embedded in pop culture, but it's actually a ripoff. Pong. Yeah, Pong's a ripoff. There was actually already a game called Table Tennis, but then the creator of Pong just made it with sound. Yeah, that's that. However, because they made this ripoff, we can finally have consoles to use at home. Well, yeah, as shocking as it is, many games that contributed to the world of gaming is actually a ripoff of another game. Heck, even Candy Crush is a ripoff of another game. Yeah, it's a ripoff. There was a game named Bejeweled, and it's the same as Candy Crush. Bejeweled itself has made many ripoffs, but Candy Crush was the most popular because of its candy-like aesthetics. So, yeah. I told you, ripoffs are unescapable. Are ripoffs bad? No. Yet, are they good? Well, some of them, I guess. Anyways, if this isn't enough to convince you, what if I say that the world's most popular game is also a ripoff? A game that almost everyone has played at least once. A game that has a map so big that it actually got a Guinness World Record. Can't guess what it is? It might shock some people, but here goes. Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft is actually a ripoff. It's taken from Infiniminer, a game much older than Minecraft. Infiniminer focuses on digging and making tunnels, and it's also blocky world, 3D, just like Minecraft. But now, if you compare new Minecraft to Infiniminer now, you wouldn't say it's a ripoff. But if you compare it with the old Minecraft now, I have a feeling you would. Technically, Minecraft is inspired by many games, but it is mostly from Infiniminer. In fact, the foundation of Minecraft was built from the ashes of Infiniminer when its source code got leaked. And yeah, the code of Infiniminer is the foundation of Minecraft. This isn't a surprise for people who have watched my previous episodes, but yeah, that's that. Shocking, I know. Ripoffs are generally bad, inferior, but sometimes, on rare occasions, it might surpass the original. Take Minecraft, for example. Infiniminer was just a mining game. But after Minecraft took its idea and reinvented the idea, Minecraft grew exponentially. Now, Minecraft isn't anything like what it was in the past. It's now original. Yeah. Even a ripoff can turn into an original on rare occasions. So, before you hate ripoffs for being ripoffs, maybe remember how Minecraft came to reality. So yeah, I think that's all for today's episodes. Yeah, today was pretty eye-opening, but that's all for today. Hope you guys learned something new, and see you all the next 2 weeks. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you guys. So, I'm planning to make better YouTube videos with, like, actual videos, and not a repeating animation or something. So yeah, it would take a bit longer to make. So I'm gonna try my first time making a good YouTube video. So I'm gonna take a break. No, I guess you can't take a break. I'm gonna use 2 weeks to make an episode and a video. Alright, so yeah, that's that. But this is my first time trying, so it might not be permanent. I might go back again if the views haven't gone up. and if nothing changed. But if it did, I might change it permanently because it would be for this. It's better for me. I have a lot of spare time now, and you guys would have a greater time watching. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil what I'm gonna do for the next episode, but I promise it's gonna be good. I've seen what you guys like. I've seen what you guys want. So you guys are gonna love next week. No, next week, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Yeah, no episodes next week. Next week has one, and in YouTube. So, yeah. See ya.